My lovelies, it feels like ages since I've been waiting for this day to come round. Is day one of the training on how to become a manifesting queen. Now I'm gonna hold tight for a couple of seconds because it literally just turned 10:30. I was a bit eager beaver on it. I was like, oh. So I'm gonna wait for some of you to join in. I'm also gonna post in the group just to say I am live. Make sure you refresh your screens. If you are checking in, joining. Oh, you're coming. Say hello. Make sure you say hello. I want to see who's with me. It's not scary. Don't worry. I don't bite. Not yet. I'm just going to put a post in the group just so people know that I am live because you just need to refresh the screen and then we will start day one. But yes, if you're watching, say hello. If you're watching the replay, hashtag replay, let me know you're here because I can see that you're here. So it'd be nice to know who's with me. Hi Elaine, nice to see you. Adelina, is that how you say your name? Adelina? I'll introduce myself and you'll get it. Like, I don't like to pronounce people's names wrong because I have one of those names where everyone always says it wrong. So let me know if I said it right or wrong. I am live, refresh to see me. I'm just posting in the group. And there's another one. Hi Gemma, good morning. Right, posted. Okay, I will start. Adelina, great, I said it right, amazing. Davina, good morning. Oh, you're all hopping on, good to see you. But I'm going to start and we're going to go from there. So, to let you know how it's going to go, because I don't know if you've done any training on Facebook before or anything like that. Ideally, you will have a pen and paper with you. Today is not so necessary, but every day from today, you're going to need it. So just so you know, have a pen and a pad with you so you can make notes. We're going to be doing some exercises from tomorrow where I'm going to get you to write things down. So just so you know that. Comment along the way, right? So anything that you have any questions or you want to comment or, on anything, just write in the comments because I can see the comments next to me so I can respond as we go along. If you are watching on replay, still comment and I'm going to come back and go through it and I will cover the things in the following training. So it's 5 days of training. Today is day one. Today is really about talking about manifesting as a whole, going back to the roots of it, really going back to the foundation of what it means to manifest in itself. Because I really want to start there so we can build on it each day over the week so that by Friday, on the 5th day of training, you've really got an amazing understanding of what it means, how to really nail it, how to really get those things coming into your life that you've really been craving and moving forward. Because some of you I know have tried manifesting, some of you are new to it. Hi Nicole, nice to see you. So you're all at different levels. So we're going to do today as like a rounding so you've all got a really good foundational understanding of what manifesting even means, because it's hi Donna, it's a term that's used quite a lot by lots of different people, but what does that even mean anyway? And then where to go from there. Like I say, each day is going to deal with something slightly different. So you're going to work through a process, work through the steps, so that by Friday you're going to be like, yes, I can rock this. And next week I expect to be hearing all of your, oh my God, I manifested this stories. Okay. I like to have high expectations for you all because I know how this can work. I've been there. I'm going to go through it. I've been there myself in trying and not getting. I'm only keep flicking down because hi Marina, nice to see you. I can see the comments coming and it's not quite loading them all, so I'm just going to keep flicking. I have notes for myself because, like Donna will know, Donna's done training with me before, I get really passionate, really excited, and I may slightly go diverge. So the notes are just to keep me in line. So if you see me looking, that's what I'm looking at, just to make sure I'm going to tell you everything you need to know today. Because I really sat down with this. I really thought, okay, what is it that people really want? People always want change in their lives, right? They always want to improve, to see a difference, to really go and achieve this and get that, and whatever it is that you want. Your goals may be different. Hi, Billy, nice to see you. But the ultimate is that you want to see some change. Manifesting is an amazing tool to really get change, quick change happening in your life regularly over and over and over again, because there is an abundance of everything. You can have everything. Oh, Daniela, hello. Thank you, Donna. I know Donna just said, I love your passion. I do get really excited. Like this morning, I'm like, 5 o'clock in the gym this morning. I was like, what's today? I feel so excited about this. Anyway, see, I digress. Manifesting is really, really powerful. And when you can really nail it, really understand the real roots of it, have it in your core, you can do so many things with it. So I've been doing a manifesting challenge myself. Hi, is it Kiara? Let me know if I said it right or wrong. Nice to see you from Dublin. Oh, what's the weather like there? Because it's a bit miserable here in England. I've been doing a little challenge for myself over the last 2 weeks, right? Because I'm going to talk to you about manifesting. So I need to be manifesting, my manifesting skills need to be top notch. So we've been doing, my other half and I, hello Helen, nice to see you. We've been doing a little manifesting challenge thing. So each day we're giving ourselves 3 things that we need to see, hear, feel, whatever it is. Julianne, nice to see you. Right, Julianne and I had a chat a couple of weeks ago, so I'm excited for her for this week. So we've been doing this challenge. You can see how I'm going to go here, there and everywhere. I'm sorry, I will try to slow down as well because I talk really fast because I get really excited. But hey, and we've been doing this challenge. So every day we've set ourselves 3 things that we want to manifest. And it is really interesting. So on Friday, some of you may have seen in the group, I set a task for you, a pre-training task. I wanted you to manifest something over the weekend. I know Anne, she's not with us yet. I'm not sure if she's joining us live, manifested a space for her shop. Has anyone else been able to manifest anything over the weekend? Did you try it? Let me know in the comments. I will pause slightly because there's always a bit of a delay between you writing the comment and it appearing on here. I'm sure I'll fill this space with some information. But it is really, really interesting. And I've loved the challenge. And actually, we're still doing it because it's just a really good thing to make you very present, make you very aware of what you want, aware of your power in the universe, of being able to attract things to you and actually seeing, because there's tricks with manifesting, and a lot of the tricks, unfortunately, are hard to accept when you're starting out because you feel like you need the proof before you can believe, but actually you need the belief before you get the proof. But we're going to go into all that. So let's see. Right, so Helen, yeah, so parking space is a classic, right? You manifest a parking space in a really difficult place, yes, your road is super busy, and there you go, it's there. Adelina. Amazing. So you've got bigger stats on your article. Amazing, right? So for those of you that didn't see the post on Friday, I literally just set a really small task, but just something to really get you in the mindset for this training this week. It was to manifest something. My example was a cup of tea. So you think, right, I want a cup of tea this weekend. You put that out there and you allow that to come to you, however which way it's going to come, whether it is through someone giving you a cup of tea, maybe someone you live with, a family member, someone buying you a cup of tea for free. However it's going to come to you, it will come to you. But part of manifesting is being open to it coming in. So that was the challenge. Donna, what did you say? Oh, amazing. So, okay, so Donna said that she tried it and it wasn't exactly what she wanted, but it gave her something slightly on the right lines. That's also another thing with manifesting. So for those of you that know me a while, I started my journey with crystals. I'm a crystal healer, Reiki practitioner, very much into holistic health, the whole body, the being aware of everything that you need to really be able to feel better, be healthier, be happy, feel good and well. So now I'm working as a soul well-being coach. I'm bringing all of those things in. I talk a lot with my hands, as you see, because I get a bit like, woo, excited. And some of the trainings that I do, this is one of them, and we're going to go more into it later on in the week, is about being really specific. So if you're asking for things, you need to be specific. So Donna, you got part of it, but not exactly. We can talk about it later on. I'm curious about that. Hi, Nan. Nice to see you. Hi, Samantha. So I'm just going to catch up on the comments quickly. Okay, Nicole. By the end of this session, Nicole said she's totally new to it. You should have a better grasp of it. I'm going to go back to the beginning. Hi, Becky. Nice to see you. Okay, so no worries. You missed the post on Friday. It's fine. You can still do it, but we're going to be doing it this week anyway. It really was just to get you in the mindset for today. So I'm going to do I want to give you a bit of a background of my journey of manifesting, because it's not just something that you just suddenly get. Hi, AJ, nice to see you. It's a skill, like any other skill. It's a skill that you build up, right? So I want you to be reassured by that and then work through the process. So now that we are here, and I've been blabbing for 10 minutes, can you believe it? Well, I'm going to aim to finish at 11:15 because otherwise we'll be here all day. So manifesting ultimately is asking the universe, the bigger, higher source, the God, whatever your belief system is, but whatever it is that's bigger than you, is asking. So you putting something out there into the universe, that's my belief, personal belief system, out into the universe, and then getting it back. And by manifesting, you can create the life that you want because you focus in on the things that you want to experience, feel, achieve, have, do, whatever it is. And by focusing on those things, you then bring them to you. That is the core understanding of manifesting. I'm just sorry, I was just catching up on the, no worries, Gemma, that's fine. You can catch up as you wish. Yeah, you know what, Adeline, is true, right? I'm going to aim for 11:11 because today is the 11th of the 11th. Now, you would think that I planned that. No, that was universal flow. And Donna will know about me being very passionate about flow. She's just done training with me, and a lot of flow comes into that. When you're really in touch with and aligned with yourself and your journey and what you're meant to be doing, things just happen beautifully. So I had planned this manifesting training. I thought, oh yeah, great. And then this morning, no less this morning, I realised, oh, it's the 11th of the 11th. Of course it's today. Of course I've started the manifesting training. For those of you that know anything about numerology or not, 1111 is a really, really powerful number. So like angel numbers and being aware of repetition in numbers gives signals and signs and meanings. 1111 is the power to manifest, the power to bring things into your life that you want. And lo and behold, today is 1111, right? So there's angry faces. Tell me what the angry faces are. I'm curious if you mean the angry faces or not. So my journey, like I said to you, was it's all about the holistic, the whole being, the whole person. And because of that, it's recognizing your connection to the wider universe around you. So I'll call it universe because that's my personal belief system, that whatever you believe is bigger than you is what we're talking about. So you're connected to everything around you, everyone around you. That's why they say we're all connected, right? Because we are, energetically, we are. So when you put out things that you want, all that you can get is things that you want back. You just have to be really careful about what you put out. So part of manifesting is being aware of what the things are that you're experiencing in your life, because they usually are a representation of what's going on in your head. So it, like Helen was saying, so she managed to get, hi Karen, she managed to get a parking space on her really busy, she does live on a busy road with lots of cars, and she gets a parking space probably every time because she's putting that out there. Her belief is that she will get a parking space, so she does. And it sounds really simple. And this was my thing with manifesting. So when I got into manifesting, it was like, oh my God, okay, you can actually have control over your own life. Amazing. Let me just check on the, see, yeah, so Becky's saying when she looks at her phone, it says 11:11. You'd be surprised when you get really in flow with yourself and with your role on this planet and what you're doing and feeling really aligned with yourself and your purpose, then things just happen to you. You will see these numbers everywhere. You will feel like, yes, you know what? I'm there, I'm doing it, I'm so where I need to be. With manifesting itself, it is about being aware of how it works and then feeling it, being it, really believing in it. And you often have to believe in it before you actually see it at all. So I asked you all to manifest something, and I gave the, yeah, sorry, I do talk with my hands, I can't help it. Nan just said she talks with her hands. Yeah, I might sit on them. I'll try it. I gave you the task of manifesting something like a cup of tea. So what manifesting ultimately is thinking something that you want. So, for example, I would really love a cup of tea. And then having that thought, putting it out there in your mind, out loud. I tend to do it in my mind, but you can do it out loud. And then letting it go. So when you let it go, when you release it, you allow it to come to you. And this is really working on the nature of the law of attraction. Some of you may have heard of it. Let me know if you've heard, give me some love hearts if you've heard of the law of attraction, if you've read anything about it, if you know anything about it at all. Maybe you work with it, you've tried it. It really is about that universe, those universal laws, that all being connected, us all being aware of ourselves and what we can achieve. So for me, some of you will know a bit of my story and some of you might not. And I will just go rewind slightly so that those of you that are new to me in the group will find out. So what are we in now? 2019. So in 2010, my anxiety came and knocked me sideways, right? I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't know that I had anxiety before that point. I was just finishing my undergrad degree in anthropology, love anthropology still, and I suddenly became really, really anxious. So I was mine was a health anxiety, so I was really anxious that any little twinge or anything was going to be something full-blown, really dangerous, life-threatening. Oh my gosh, no, this is going to be the end, this is it. And I don't know where it came from, but it literally hit me, boof. And it got to the point where I didn't leave the house. I was that anxious, uptight, overwrought that I just couldn't do anything. So I'd gone from a fairly normal, 20s at uni, doing my thing, to suddenly not leaving the house, not doing anything at all. I'd just come into the end of my undergrad. I was then going to go on to do my master's, which I did do, and dragged myself through that year of really painful anxiety. Luckily, a lot of it I could do from home because I did a Master of Research, so I was basically creating my own master's with the intention to do my PhD, which I did not do because I just needed to get out of uni. But it just took over my life, the anxiety, and anyone that's experienced anxiety gets it, and it's hard to sometimes explain it to those that haven't, but it's all the worrying thoughts, it's all the negativity, it's all the belief that all the bad is going to happen. And of course it's going to happen. It doesn't matter what anyone says to you, because no matter how much reassurance you get from other people, it's still going to happen. How can they not know? It's all those kind of thoughts, right? And it just took over my life. So after a year or so, and I tried lots of things. I tried CBT, I went to the doctors, I had medication, I had counselling, I started training once I got a bit better. I started training as a psychodynamic counsellor, thinking, this is going to help other people and this is going to help me too. Had a long ass journey to where I am right now. Trained as a crystal healer, worked as a crystal healer for a while, did crystal workshops, Reiki practitioner, all these things. And I got more and more aware of how we can actually have so much impact on our own lives, on ourselves, on our health, on our well-being. And by being aware of that, it gave me power back, right? It made me aware that actually I can have control over my life. And it changed it started with the anxiety and changing that and taking control back over the anxiety, rewiring the way that I was thinking, refocusing. And it seemed like such a big task that I just wasn't going to be able to do. Right, Nicole, yeah, I know you know how this feels. It really is hard, and it feels like you can never get over it because it's so controlling. How the hell are you going to do it? You get so uptight, wound up, and it's like, but you just have to take a breath and really start to own it. And by being aware that you can actually make change in your life, see things happen in your life, feel different, feel better, for me was the most empowering thing. Because so Billy's saying she trained as a Reiki practitioner, it's helped her with depression and anxiety. It does. Being aware of energy, being aware that you can do things for yourself, and you're not, what I felt like was that I had to go to other people to make me feel better. I had to go to the doctors to get medication. I had to go to the therapist to talk to them about whatever, and then feel better. And actually, I found crystals, and that was my way into the holistic realm of really feeling like I can take some ownership back and start feeling better for myself. That whole episode of my life changed my life completely. It really did change. Yeah, right. So Kiara's, I hope that's how you say your name, Kiara, is saying about Wayne Dyer. I did a Wayne Dyer cruise. That was amazing, but that's another story, and I will go off on a tangent again. It totally is about changing the way you look at things, and then everything around you changes. And that time in my life changed everything for me, because it made me aware of who I was, who I'd been, the thoughts that I was telling myself, the beliefs I had in myself, the actions that I then went on to give out to the universe, because that's what I believed inside, the behaviors I had, how I was holding myself back, how I was debilitating myself, all the limiting beliefs, all the things that were just like a barrier on me going anywhere, moving forward, doing anything with my life. And it boomed out as anxiety for me. And for my journey of being able to realize that actually I have so much more power within me as a human being on this planet, because human beings have way more power than we're told, way more power than people would like us to believe, in actually creating the lives that we want. That then it made me think, oh, okay, there's more to this. So that's when I started exploring manifesting. And many of you may know this book, right? So I read The Secret. Love Heart Me if you've read The Secret or you've heard of it, because it probably was like 10 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, it became really, really popular. It was like, wow, The Secret, yeah. And like celebrities were seen reading it and stuff like that. I'm just checking. Right, so let me know. There is a lap. I'm going to pause for a second because there's always a lapse between you responding. Yeah, see, they're coming through now. The love hearts. And actually feeling them. The angry face person, are you okay? Like, comment, let me know if you are angry or sad or whatever it is behind the emotion, because it makes me feel like, oh, you're all right. Right, I was just reading Becky's comment. Yeah, so there's always something that's going to help you through anxiety if it's something you're suffering with but living with, because you're not a sufferer, you're not victim to it. It's just something you're experiencing, and it's going to make you so much more stronger and more powerful moving through it. I'm just gonna, right, okay, so Adelina, yes, you've read it. Julianne, oh, you're reading The Magic? Yes, you did tell me. Right, so The Secret is all about the law of attraction. So like for like, so you put out what you want, you get back. Vision boards, creating a board, and it used to be a physical board. It may now be like an online board, like on Pinterest, where you put images of things that you want, and you look at it and you look at it and you look at it, and you visualize yourself experiencing those things. So it may be certain holidays, driving certain cars, living in certain houses, having a relationship, whatever it is, children, whatever the things are, and you just put them there and you see them. Oh, there's more comments coming in. Oh, is it on Netflix now? I know it's on YouTube, The Secret, because you can watch it as a movie. So it's all about like for like. So you put out your intention and you get it back. Sounds super simple, right? So how many of you thought it was super simple? Yeah, okay, nailed it. I can do this. This is easy as. And then tried it and couldn't quite get it. I want to know, Love Heart Me, if it was, yeah, you tried it and it didn't quite happen how you thought it would happen. Because this happens quite regularly as well. I'm just going to wait for, yeah, see, they start coming through. It's weird how I speak. I know I speak fast, but. Right. So, I tried The Secret. I read The Secret, loved it. I then went on to Esther Hicks. I don't know how many of you have heard of her. Love Heart Me if you've heard of her. Amazing books to read as well. I read The Vortex. I read Ask and It's Given. Love Ask and It's Given. It's one of my favourites. I then read, what else did I read? There's loads of books. If you want book suggestions, let me know. I can give you some. So I read loads and loads and loads of books, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Because I'd gone from this severe anxiety, can't leave the house, like can't do anything, like feeling like shit, feeling like I'm failing myself. I've just spent years at uni and I can't do anything because this shitty anxiety is just taken over my life. And why can't it like just piss off and let me get on with it, right? Sorry, yeah, I will swear. And then it's like, why can't I do more? Because I'm capable of this, surely. Okay, hi Natasha, nice to see you. Glad to hear you've tried it and it's not happening. Juliet, right, if any of you can see the comments, Julianne's saying, how about needing to find yourself and you'll help be buying a house in Bulgaria? Yeah, true story, it did actually happen to her. So manifesting to me was part of this journey of being aware that actually, you know what, I'm more powerful than I thought as a human being. And that's not me going, oh my God, I'm so amazing. I'm not like that as a person. It's just, we all have this inner ability to do, to achieve, to create. And we're not taught about it in school. We're not taught about it in media. Why would they want us to know how powerful we are? Facebook can love me for this. But why would they? Because then we wouldn't need all the things that they tell us we need, right? If we learned how powerful we are as beings in our own right, then we could go and achieve amazing things. And this is what books like The Secret and stuff tell you, of course. And yes, I hope your daughter will join us as well. Sorry, I keep reading the, hi Hannah, nice to see you. Oh, nice, I'm going to read that. Good vibes, good life. I like the sound of that. So if we can be aware of how powerful we are, then we can achieve all sorts of things. And when I was starting out, I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's a nice thought, but I've tried it and it doesn't work. Like, I tried to get a cup of tea and I couldn't. I tried to get a parking space and I couldn't. Like, I'm putting out these thoughts out there, things that I want, and they're not coming. I've made a vision board. You know, have any of you used affirmations? Love heart me if you like affirmations. I love affirmations, and I would use affirmations. So an affirmation is a statement you repeat to yourself to create that belief in that statement. So it could be, I am a manifesting queen. And you repeat it, repeat it out loud or in your head until you believe it. And this can take some time, but it's also usually helping you with something. Okay, Helen, tell me what you tried manifesting. Tell me what you put out. Helen just said, I tried manifesting this morning. Was I not specific enough? Let me know what it was that you tried manifesting, what you put out there as the thought, and then what did or didn't happen, and we'll talk about it. Because okay, so you love affirmations, right? So I tried affirmations as well, and all these things. I was trying all these things. I was getting into this realm of like, oh, okay, I can have the power to do something. Right, I'll try this, I'll try that. And nothing really was working. The vision board things weren't really coming through. There was just a gap in experience, like the thought and the experience were completely different. And it's all this, you have to believe before you receive. So when you're talking about law of attraction, manifesting, it is true that to bring things into your life, you need to have this inner belief that it's going to happen. And that is often really, really difficult, because how can you believe it's going to happen if it's not happened yet? Or how can you believe it's going to happen if it's never happened in your life and you've been thinking about it for years? You have to believe that you as an individual are so powerful that you can make it happen. And all you need to do is maybe tweak a few little thoughts, a few little limiting beliefs that you've got underlying your being that are stopping you from really achieving all the things that you want, from getting over the anxiety, from having an amazing life, from bringing in all these things that you want into your life. It is just being kind to yourself. So I saw someone said that in one of the comments. It's being nice to yourself. It's taking small steps. It's being aware that, like Nicole and I have been talking recently, and she's been doing amazing things. And you may think, Nicole, that it's like, oh, but it's only blah. You always talk it. I'm not just saying you. We as human beings will always talk ourselves down. Oh, but I only did blah, blah. Or, oh, I only manifested a cup of tea. I couldn't manifest a parking space. Bullshit, right? Sorry. I will swear. Because you manifested a cup of tea. Why then think the negative on it? Why not focus on the amazing positive? You did it. Congratulate yourself. Celebrate that. Celebrate every win in life, because you need to celebrate your wins. No one else is going to celebrate them for you. So if you've gone and done things, like Nicole, you've gone and done things this week, celebrate those things. Recognize the change in yourself. Even if you're not at the point that you want to be yet, don't berate yourself because you're not there yet. Celebrate right now what you're achieving right now. Then you can get there. If all you do is think, oh, but I haven't blah, 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 it's going to stop you getting there. Same with manifesting. If you manifested a cup of tea but not a parking space, amazing, you manifested a cup of tea. If you can do that, you can manifest a parking space. And it may sound really easy and like really simplistic now, but we're going to go more in depth as the week goes on into limiting beliefs, things holding you back, the areas that you want change, how to really get there, what's really underneath it all. I just wanted to have this discussion with you so that you get this understanding that you are more than capable. You can, even if you tried a million times and it's not worked, you can, right? Because everyone can. I'm just going to quickly check. So Adelina said, but when something's not good for you, the universe won't bring it to you. Ooh, I like it. So, yes, in a short answer, say you want to, let me think of something, manifest okay, say you're single and you know someone and you're like, oh my God, I would love us to be in a relationship. And you're really focused on that, and you're really putting that out there as a thing that you want. You can manifest as many things as you like. There's no limit on anything, right? Abundance is the key. But say I really want to be with this man, Joe Bloggs, and I really, really want to make a great couple, blah, blah, blah. And you manifest, you focus on it, you really imagine, you visualize yourself being together, having amazing times. You just see this person and think, yes, this would be perfect. And it never happens. And it never quite gets there. You've got to read the signals from the universe. So something like that is the universe saying to you in some way, it doesn't quite fit. It be that it doesn't quite fit you right now because who you are right now and that person aren't going to be a good fit. Maybe they're not quite where they need to be with you, or that there's other things going on that you can't see that would mean it's not a great fit. So some things you have to accept that they're not going to come to you, and be accepting of the process, of the flow of life, of being one with everything and connected to everything, that the right things will come to you. What is right for you will never miss you. It will come. If it's not quite right, it might bypass you, and then further down the line you might be like, oh, you know what, that was such a good miss. That was a saving grace that I missed that. So yes, Adelina, that is totally true. Let me just scroll down, sorry. Okay, Helen, so you took a heirloom to an auction house and manifested that it would sell. So what did they say about it then? Because I assume it has to go to, they had to give you a feedback on how much it'd be worth and things like that. Oh, new healing. Oh. Okay, he wouldn't take it. Sorry, I've just scrolled down. So why? What was his reason for not taking it? Yes, I know, Nicole. I'm just quickly flicking through the comments before I move on. Nicole said, I think, oh, it's only a little walk. I know you think that. That's why I said it, because it's more than that. You need to congratulate yourself. When you do something different, when you're making a change, when you're stepping out of your comfort zone and doing something you haven't done yesterday, congratulate yourself for that. Because when you do that, when you recognize the change that you make, the things that you do, the differences you make in your own life, then you open up the opportunity for more to come. If all you think is, oh, but it's blah, in a negative, you cut it dead right there. You're not going to be able to move forward in that. Donna, right, so you celebrate the good and the loses because it makes, right, so a loss, a negative, a not getting something is only an experience, and it's information and it's guidance. It's never a bad thing. It's always a lesson. Right? So it's either an amazing thing or a lesson. That's the only two things. Oh, time. I love it. Kiara's like 11:01. See, the manifest numbers are everywhere. So that was how I was. So my severe anxiety in this realm of like, I have no control over myself, my life. Oh my God, I can't do anything. And it was horrible. It was really shit time for me. It was horrible. Now I think back, I think, good God, like what a time in my life. And at the time, I did not see a way out of it. I swear to God, I did not think I would be where I am right now, literally loving my life, even if I was in the gym at 5 o'clock this morning. I mean, who does that? Anyway, and really feeling really passionate about life and excited and being able to speak to people and stuff. Like, I hated public speaking. And I know I'm online and you're all behind your screens, but like Helen will know, I've done lots of face-to-face workshops. And I love it. I truly love what I do. So there's always the opportunity for change. There's always the opportunity for growth. You can always move beyond the things that are holding you back right now. You just have to stand up and own it, and own that you want the change. Do not berate yourself. Do not tell yourself you're shit, you're crap, oh, why am I anxious, and all this negative speak, because that is just going to make you feel 100 times worse and not going to propel you into anything good. You need to love yourself. You need to treat yourself well. You cannot expect anyone else to treat you well. Ooh, see my little finger go around. If you don't do it for yourself, right? So I started exploring the holistic realm. Nan, did you notice my hands didn't stay under me for long, did they? They like came out, their own little creatures they are. And I really started looking into manifesting. And then I got pissed off that it wasn't working. And I was like, for fuck's sake, why is it not? I've been thinking this, I've been doing this. Have any of you heard of 555? Love heart me if you know what 555 is. If you don't, I'll tell you about it. It is a good little thing to do. But I was 555ing and I was thinking, what's going on? Why is nothing working? Like, why am I not manifesting the things that I want? I want to be my own business owner, make amazing money running my own business because I don't want to work for anyone else. I want to have the freedom to travel. I want to do this, I want to do that. And it just wasn't happening. It was happening, but slowly. It wasn't getting there the way that I wanted it to. And I was getting really frustrated with it because I was thinking, right, manifesting just doesn't work. It's just something that happens to those people over there, but not to me, because I am not good enough, not worthy enough, not capable enough. Oh my gosh, love heart me if you're feeling like, if you felt like this, right? All of these, I'm not, million time not. And I can't do it, but they can do it. And oh, I'm just not shit. Yes, thank you. Laughing very is true. I'm just going to catch up on the comments. Yes, I like this, Hannah. It's true. Yes, do reward yourself for all the things you've done. Yeah, so celebrate it. That's what I meant in a way. Adelina. Yes, celebrating every win, thanking the universe, showing gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude, right? Because it does get you so much further in life. When you are grateful, you achieve more. And it seems so simple, but it's so powerful. Oh, I like that, Kiara. I'll look at that as well. Yeah, I know. No, I have to use my hands. Nan's saying, use your hands. It's part of me. It is indeed. So I was pissed off. I was thinking, fine, right, I'm just going to go sit in the corner because I'm a victim and I can't make manifesting work and it's shit. That is actually what I thought. It's funny because it's true. And then I thought, you know what, this is bollocks, because why can other people do it and I can't do it? What am I missing? There's something that I'm missing. And that is the internal stuff that we need to work on. So what I was missing was the belief, the understanding, the knowing who I am, knowing what I want, knowing what was holding me back, all these little things that were just stopping me moving forward. Now, I've used this example in other places, but I'm going to use it now because there's lots of new people on today. So imagine you're standing in a bubble. The bubble is clear, it's movable, it's not going to like make you feel claustrophobic or you can't breathe or anything. So it's open and airy, but you're in a bubble nonetheless. The bubble can be whatever colour you want, whatever shape you want. Mine is always round and clear for some reason. Anyway, in this bubble, there's little things stuck. So imagine like these things are just floating around and they're just stuck. Yeah? And they're all around you. And all these little things are your doubts, your fears, your insecurities, your limiting beliefs, the things other people have told you about yourself, the things that you believe about yourself that are negative, all the bad experiences you've had, all the bad feelings you've had, they're just floating around in your bubble all the time. And then if you want to reach out and get something, then there may be something in the way. It might only be little, but it might still be in the way, so you have to reach around it. It makes your journey of getting that thing, moving your arm out of your bubble, that much slower. Effectively, that's like manifesting. Manifesting is you reaching out of the bubble to get something, but there's all these things in the way that you don't know are there, you don't realize are there, but they're there in your bubble because they are your experiences, your beliefs, your fears, your insecurities, all the things that are holding you back that you don't realize. And don't berate yourself about not realizing it, because there's no like hating on yourself in this week. And by trying to reach out and get something, you're having to work around it. And it's just not quite happening. It's making it slower. It's making it more difficult. It may mean that it doesn't happen at all. So this week, I really want to harness in for you on understanding yourself first and being able to then effectively manifest. Because when you get yourself so deeply, on such a deep internal level, that you really know how powerful you are at your core, you can do whatever the fuck you want, right? You can get the things that you want in life. You can go and achieve. And it may seem far-fetched right now, but it's true. So love heart me if you are with me so far, because I've been talking for 38 minutes. Oh, I've got 3 minutes left. Make those love hearts quick. If we're going to finish at 11:11, I've got 3 minutes. If you are watching on replay, make sure you hashtag replay, comment. I will come back and go through the comments. I realise that I talk a little bit fast. I apologise if it is too fast. Right, so remember, Kiara's saying she likes the analogy of the bubble. Remember the bubble. Yeah, remember that when you are wanting to reach out and get those things, and you're reaching out as you're manifesting, that there may be things in the way, but you can get rid of those things. They don't have to be there. You can get rid of them, but by getting rid of them, you have to recognise they're there. You have to work through a process. That is the process we're going to work through this week. We're going to get rid of those things that are stopping you being able to manifest, from really being able to tap into your core, powerful energy that is there. It's there, right there inside. And being able to tap into that can make lots and lots of amazing things happen. So I want to round off 2 minutes, round off quickly with the basics of manifesting. So when you are manifesting, you are focusing on something that you want. I mentioned, you may have seen in the comments, the posts, etc., that there is going to be a competition to be won. So this week, we're going to have 5 videos this week. I want you to be in with a chance to win the competition. Like and comment on each video. And obviously, if you're live, you're doing that anyway, you're interacting. If you're watching on replay, like and comment. And then I want you to take the action that I give you in each video and post it in the group. So in the Accessing Your Powerful Energetic You group, this group right here. I want you to post it in the group with the hashtag Manifesting Queen Day, and then whatever day we're on. So for today, it's Manifesting Queen Day 1. I'm going to give you your action in a minute, but I just want to round off on manifesting. So manifesting is focusing on something that you want. My example the other day on Friday was a cup of tea. Yeah. So it can be as small as or as huge, but when you're starting out, start small because you can see small things quicker. Yeah, and I want you to be able to see it come to you so you go, oh, it does work. And then when you have that, like that emotion, that feeling in your body, that sensation of, oh my God, it works, that is what you're going to carry on to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger manifestings, right? So love heart me if you're with me so far. So it's focusing on something you want. You have to make sure that the thoughts and the words that you put out in your mind, that you think to yourself, and the things that you say are positive. When we're talking about the universe doesn't know the difference between positive and negative. So if you're thinking, I don't want to get stuck in a traffic jam, the only thing the universe hears is stuck in a traffic jam. Doesn't hear the don't want to. So you have to be really conscious of what you are thinking. More than anything, the internal stuff is all this week is going to be about, right? Because it's so important. You have to be really, it's 11/11, everyone. 11/11 on 11th of the 11th. Now is the time to really harness your manifesting capability. I love 11/11. And yes, we aren't finishing yet, but hey ho. So you really need to be conscious of the thoughts in your mind. So if you're thinking, if you're thinking, oh, I'm going to drive, so I'm going to go to pick the kids up, I'm not going to be able to get parked. Just take a breath, deep breath. Literally do this. Put your feet on the ground, sit back in your chair, shoulders back, chest out, head up, tall and strong. Yeah, powerful woman that you are. Deep breath in, out. I tend to do it 5 times. I'm going to do it 5 times now. In and out 5 times. I'm going to get that parking space. Say it, believe it, release it. Release the attachment to the outcome. You've said it, and you believe it's going to happen. So you don't need to worry about whether it's going to happen now. And then go about your day, go and do it. And you get to the school and there'll be a parking space for you. This, I can pretty much guarantee. You just need to remember this. So remember, you put out the thing that you want and you focus on the positives. Make sure you're talking to yourself in positive language, because the universe will only hear the thing. It won't hear if you're saying, I don't want, you don't want to focus on what you don't want. You don't need to think about it. Focus on what you do want. Make that one thing that you do today. You change the way that you think into the positives, because that is really powerful in lots of things, in all areas of your life. I want you to make sure that all of today, the rest of today, you're thinking positively. You're thinking, I will blah, I will blah. If you catch yourself thinking, I don't want, recognize it, say, okay, cool, great. I know I don't want that, so I'm going to change it into a positive. I do want, and whatever the opposite is. So love heart me if you are with me now, because I'm going to give you the action for today that I want you to take. But let me make sure that you are on track. You know where we are right now. I'm going to pause for a second because it will take a minute to come through. Oh, Natasha has asked, can you manifest for others? I tend to feel no, in a way. It depends what you're trying to manifest for them. Like, you can always send good wishes and things for the people that you love, but if they want something in their life, they have to own it. They have to own the journey of it, the things they're going to have to work through to get it, and the desire and the action to go and get it. So if you're like, someone wants a job or something, you can send them well wishes and you can send them positive energy and like, I really hope that they get that, but you can't manifest it for them. They've got to take that ownership, because it's each of our individual lives at the end of the day, and we have to own our shit and own what we want. So by owning what we want, we have to go through our shit first, right? So like I say, it kind of depends on what it is that you want. Right, this is a very powerful day, Nan. It's true. There's so much going on. So all the love hearts came through. Amazing. Right. Deep breath. Okay, glad you're still with me. So I said I'd be 45 minutes. I'm going to get that 45 minutes, or 44, 41. Today's action, I want you to identify one thing that you want to manifest. And I want you to post it in the group with the hashtag Manifesting Queen Day 1. And if you haven't already, I want you to like and comment on the video. And all of those things combined will put you in, if you do it every day, for the prize at the end of the week. But I really want you to take this action, because it's all very well you listening to me talk about manifesting my story and etc. etc. But if you're not going to go and take the action, it's going to be limited change in your life. You really want to experience the change, be able to manifest, really be powerhouse that you are. So identify the one thing that you want to manifest. I want you to put it in the group. It's a safe group. Everyone's in here for the same reason. We've had 200 people join this group recently because they want to do this challenge. So everyone's really on this together. Let me just read Hannah's comment. Hannah, tell me what you mean. Is this like trying to achieve certain things that you don't want to do? Just clarify slightly what you mean by that. But I want you to love heart me if you've got the action. So today's action is put in the group one thing that you want to manifest. You are, by doing that, you are owning it, and you are making yourself accountable. Love heart me if you get it. You're making yourself accountable to the group because you're putting it out there. So you may have thought it and thought, oh no, I can't think that because what if I don't do it? Screw the what if I don't do it. Believe that you will, put it out there, put it in the group. Then you allow it to come to you. You allow that process of being able to actually achieve that manifesting, right? So that is your action for today. Go in the group, post the one thing that you want to manifest. Let's just do one for now, because we can start and go up from there. But let's just do one with the hashtag Manifesting Queen Day 1. If you haven't already, like and comment on the video, and these will get you in for the prize draw. Hannah, I'm going to message you and we'll talk about it, because I'm not sure what you mean, but we'll clarify it. Anyone got any questions before I leave you to it for today? Let me tell you what's happening tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to start working through the blocks that have been holding you back from manifesting. We're going to start identifying them. We're going to start telling them to get lost and working through them so that you can manifest this one thing that you want. So that's tomorrow at 10:30 right here in the group. Let me see. Okay, fab. Right, Hannah, we'll talk about it. Anyone else got any questions? If you're all happy, love heart me. Funny how it's like slow for the love hearts to come through. Davina, amazing. Looking forward to seeing the changes. Right, so Julianne, does it have to be an item to manifest? No, it can be anything. So it could be, I want you to start small, right? I don't want you to start really huge and then feel a way about it. I want it to make it small and easy. For not because the huge thing you can't manifest. You can by all means manifest it. But I want you to get that experience of actually doing it quickly so you can harness that emotion, harness that feeling to move forward. So it can be a feeling, it could be you might hear something. So like I said to you earlier that I was doing these 3 things of manifesting every day. So yesterday it was I wanted to hear a certain song, I wanted to see a certain colour flower, and I wanted to see a certain animal. It can be anything like that. So it doesn't have to be an item that you're going to get. It can be a feeling, seeing something, hearing something. Hannah, you are more than welcome. Yes, Juliana, sorry, I then scrolled down and saw it can be a feeling. Yes, Adelina, thank you. If you have questions, right, because I know I talk really fast, by all means, just ask me. Donna, excited. Right, I'm going to leave you now because it's been 48 minutes. I said 45. Trying. So take your action. Go and put in the group the one thing that you're going to manifest, that you want to manifest, with the hashtag Manifesting Queen Day 1. Like and comment on the video. If you've got any questions, let me know. Hannah, I'm going to message you. And tomorrow, I'm having, Adelina, we'll all be thinking of you, all sending you love, positive energy. Adeline's having surgery this week and surrounding you in this powerful light. So all will go well. What day? Let me know when you're having it done as well, what day your surgery is. Go and have an amazing day. Come and join me tomorrow at 10:30. We are going to start knocking on the door of all those blocks that are holding you back from being able to manifest all the things that you want. If you have any questions today, either comment in a group or send me a message. We'll talk about it. Just reading Hannah's. Yeah, so Hannah, it could be a thought or a feeling. So it could be like am going to feel really happy today at some point. I'm going to have a real, one of my manifesting was I'm going to have a real belly laugh, like something's going to make me really laugh today. And it did, like literally 10 minutes later. So yeah, it can be anything like that. Amazing. Thank you all for joining me live. For those of you catching replay, amazing comment, hashtag replay. Take the time to take the action, because when you take the action, you can see the change in your life. And I will see you all tomorrow. Adelina, okay, cool. Everyone, we're going to be focused on sending Adelina lots of love, lots of energy, healing energy. She's having her surgery on Thursday. It will all be well. Have an amazing day. If you have any questions, let me know. Go and take your action. The one thing you want to manifest, post it in the group, the hashtag Manifesting Queen Day 1. Thank you for sticking with me for 50 minutes. And I will see you all tomorrow right here at 10:30 to talk about the blocks that are holding you back from manifesting. See you later.